being miserable isn't the same as being depressed. Depression is a term typically used loosely to describe just how we really feel after a negative week at the workplace or when we're undergoing a separation. But significant depressive condition, a kind of depression, is far more difficult. They specify symptoms that establish whether it's anxiety or the sadness we all often experience in life. Identifying if consistent, unsinkable dark sensations are a result of depression can be the very first step towards healing. This video will go through these warning signs to see if it's time for you to see a psychological health and wellness specialist. 1. Hopeless overview. Significant clinical depression is a state of mind problem that affects the means you really feel about life generally. Having a helpless or powerless expectation on your life is one of the most common signs of clinical depression. Other feelings may be worthlessness, self-hate, or unacceptable sense of guilt. Common, reoccurring thoughts of anxiety may be vocalized as, "It's all my fault," or "What's the point?" 2. Lacking interest. Clinical depression can take the enjoyment out of the important things you like. A loss of interest or withdrawal from tasks that you eagerly anticipated, sporting activities, leisure activities, or going out with close friends, is yet one more indicator of significant depression. 3. Boosted tiredness and also sleep problems. Part of the factor you might quit doing activities you appreciate is because you really feel extremely exhausted. Clinical depression often features an absence of power and an overwhelming feeling of exhaustion, which can be amongst one of the most debilitating signs of depression. This can lead to excessive feeling of drowsiness. Anxiety is related to sleeplessness, as one might bring about the other. They can also the effect of making the other one even worse. The lack of top quality, peaceful sleep can likewise lead to anxiety. 4. Anxiousness. While depression hasn't been shown to create stress and anxiety, both conditions often occur together. Signs and symptoms of stress and anxiety can consist of uneasiness, or sensation, strained feelings of danger, panic, or dread, fast heart rate, rapid breathing, increased or hefty sweating, shivering or muscular tissue twitching, difficulty focusing or believing clearly about anything apart from things you're stressed over. 5. Impatience. In men, depression can affect the sexes in different ways. Study reveals that guys with clinical depression might have signs such as irritation, escapist or high-risk habits, drug abuse, or misplaced rage. Guys are additionally much less likely than women to identify anxiety or seek professional help for it. 6. Changes in appetite and weight. Also, hunger can vary for individuals with anxiety. This experience may be different for each individual. Some people will have an enhanced appetite as well as gain weight, while others will not be hungry as well as will certainly lose weight. One sign of whether dietary adjustments relate to clinical depression is if they're deliberate or otherwise. If they're not, it may mean that they're brought on by anxiety. 7. Out of control emotions. One moment it's an outburst of anger. The next you're weeping uncontrollably. Nothing outside of you triggered the adjustment, yet your feelings are backwards and forwards at a minute's notice. Anxiety can cause state of mind swings. 8. Interest in death. Depression is occasionally connected with self-destruction. People that die by committing suicide normally show symptoms first. Typically, individuals will speak about it or make a first attempt prior to prospering in ending their life. If you think a person is in instant danger of self-harm or harming an additional individual, call emergency services. Getting assistance. If you had signs and symptoms discussed for more than 2 weeks, you may be dealing with major depression condition. Recognizing it is vital to obtaining the right assistance. Depression impacts numerous of people, however there are varying therapies available, from way of life modifications etc. No matter the path of treatment you choose, requesting for expert assistance is the primary step to getting back to seeming like on your own once more. Thank you for watching.